Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining in. Really appreciate y'all. Let us see what we can get up to today. Um, I'm almost wondering if I start playing like this. Would that be more fun? Maybe that's what we do. So we start playing in third person instead of first. So I did do a little bit of mining off stream while my wife and I had a nice, lovely conversation about just life in general. So that was very nice. I think my only problem is I can't look at you in third person, can I? I cannot. That is a bit of a problem. Yeah, okay. Well, you're at 15 megapascals. You're almost hot enough to melt everything, so that's good.
Hydration critical.
That's great. Did I smelt everything? Oh, I did. I didn't think I smelted everything. Awesome. Yeah, I got a bunch of copper, a bunch of iron. I think I loaded this up to make us... I think we were looking at a generator, right? Because that would allow us to... are you... Weird. Why does it look like we have sun? That was very strange. A little low on power. But yeah, this is the thing I think we're struggling with the most, is getting more power situated. Did I put filters away? No, I think that was the last playthrough, right? I think so. Alright, so we had... I don't really have a use for that right now. Right? Oh no, I do. I have one here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Nice. Alright. So maybe I do this. Do this. Close you. Empty the waste tank. That way I don't have to waste it. Pun intended. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to put you in there. I probably should drink some water. Oh, look at that. I actually have some more copper to smelt. Drink some water. Put that on the ground. Have a nice candy bar, or cereal, granola bar, whatever you want to call it. Put some more copper. And take a water bottle. Go. And close the helmet. So, oh yeah, look at that. I didn't realize oh, you know what? I've been losing all my power to this stupid thing. I didn't realize I was on this whole time. I've been wondering why I'm not charging anything. That's why. There we go. No wonder I haven't been getting any power. Alright, so copper in here. Nice. You're making us a bunch more copper. Love that. Alright, so what I need to do is turn you on. Oh, amazing. Don't even need to worry about it. I thought I had to spit some out. So you needed how much? Because this will allow us to start making power without having to worry about the sun. We can start charging up our battery and feel a little bit more secure. So 10 copper, 50 iron. So not you, not you, not you. Well, I just needed like... Yeah, that's good enough for me. Some iron. I think I needed 50 iron. Right? Yeah. And then turn you back on, spit out a bunch of stuff for us. The trouble is I don't really have any power at all. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. But what I probably can do is swap you to you. Start putting us a solid generator. And just turn you off so you're not using up all of our power. Hopefully 25% power gets us all the way through that. It should, hopefully. 15%. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Oh, did you actually have some power in you? That's interesting. Because you shouldn't be charging. Are you positional? All right, and that's the other thing we wanted to work on was reorganizing our power situation. Because right now it's kind of a mess. So, if I remember correctly, let's take a look at my notes. So my notes were put the power port facing east. So the power port is currently facing west. So I just need to turn you around. And basically the data port has to go on that side. It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing. Like that. And then recover all this. And crowbar. And drill. Basically put you, yeah, exactly. Put you facing this way. Because this should be north. That's east. That's west. Did you finish printing yet? Oh, perfect. So that means I don't have to worry as much about that. Probably want to make some heavy cable. Do I need to put you on a frame? I do. Okay.
Power low.
So I have a frame. Put you like that. And my idea is put a APC in between this and that should hopefully help with power regulation, but I think I can actually make a transformer, can't I? Small transformer. Yeah, nice. Amazing. So that'll be perfect. So I can supply you with power. Oh, I need to get up on here so I can actually see it. That's as close as I can get. We're going to want to grab the labeler. Put that battery in there. And you can start charging for when I finally get power. We're going to put you at 4900. And cable. Go. And I think I need heavy cable for that. So let's go figure out the solar panel situation.
Power critical.
Go. Alright, and then... Oh, right, my power ran out. And then... like that. There. I can reclaim all this back. Go. Because that's power coming in. Again, I need heavy cables, so... Probably only need like 3 pieces. Then I can start charging this guy. Turn you on.
Power low.
Turn you on. That is all correct, I think. And then all I gotta do is figure out what to set you all to again. I think it's just solar panels not being assigned. No, it still has solar panels. That's interesting. So you're B. B should be looking at A and horizontal. Oh, okay. It's saying that it's looking at solar panel, but it actually wasn't. That's funny. Stupid. Gnats. Alright, so the issue is that you're not actually looking at anything. And I think the other problem is that the power is kind of hooked up.
Power critical.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. So that's not going to work. So I need to do like that. No, you still get attached. Yeah, no. Jeez. I think I know the solution to this. I just need to put whatchamacallit?
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Shouldn't be critical now. I need to put whatchamacallit? Another piece of wall, and that way I can just slide that solar panel over, and then we don't have to worry as much. Stupid bugs, man. Second. Alright, so that should solve our problem for the short term. Because I can just put you up. And I can just move that solar panel over by one. And then we'll stop having a problem. For now. Kinda need a battery in it though. You are charging though, so that's good. Power going this way. Yeah, power going east. And get this to face that way, so we're getting as much power as possible out of the two solar panels. And then we can focus on go. So you're at 270. And then this one's at 80 degrees. Go. And then I can try to figure out the wiring situation. Oh, it wasn't actually charging. Whoops. Alright, so I need you connected, because then you're connecting everything. You're connecting all the data. Probably going to want to drop you down one sooner. a bunch of copper. Make a bunch of cable. Ten will do me for at least a little bit. And we'll get to 15. Okay. Alright, so you got a good backup battery, which is awesome. Go. Go. Degrees. I didn't think I actually connected you. Whoops. Okay, get at least a little bit of power cone. And then I can try to mess around with the programming. You're not done yet. And then I could probably get away with this. Nope, didn't want that. Wanted this. Alright, so we want solar panel. Solar panel. This is B, and B is outputting to, or B is outputting the horizontal. Excuse me. This one's putting out the vertical, and it's putting it out to E, which is correct, yep. This one is doing daylight sensor and reading vertical. Is that right? C? Ah, right, because one of them is reading from D, right? One of them is reading from... No, not D. One of those reading from E. Yeah, E. So E should be vertical. No, that doesn't make any sense. It's taking C. Oh, no, no, yeah. No, it's taking the C reading, which should be over here. Here. C reading. It's taking the C reading. It's adding D, which is this guy over here, 90. And then outputting it to the vertical, which should be C plus D. What is C currently reading? C is currently reading 119. Yep. Yeah, okay, good. So it's working. That's what we want. And then the solar angle should be That's not, solar angle is not 200 though. Maybe solar angle is not that reading then. I don't know. Weird. Because B is reading the horizontal and it's 86 degrees. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Weird. Very strange. I thought I understood how this was working, and I don't think I do. You're doing the math unit. D, add, C, and you are named E. Your F is doing E to vertical, solar panel. B is doing A to horizontal from the solar panel. And then your C, and you're reading daylight sensor and vertical. Your A, you're reading daylight sensor and horizontal. Yeah, so it should be working. Hopefully it's trying to do something. Is it because the battery's dead? No, battery's not dead. It's at 11%. You don't look like you're moving. Curious. You're all connected, right? You have power. You're all turned on. Connected to that. Maybe it's just gonna wait for a while. No idea. Weird. Again, I thought I had it all figured out, and the longer I play, the less I feel like I have it figured out. Regardless, we're gonna try to build up the potato place. So I need iron sheets to build a weld. I am thinking that I'm gonna restrict this down to 1 block, because I think that's actually a better idea. Don't want to go too big and then not have enough, you know? That'll be our airlock. Which means I need to make even more walls. And actually, I had really good luck with the sunlight last time. So maybe I want to do windows. Yeah. I thought about that a little too late, I think. Which means we're going to need a lot of glass. Window. I don't care that you're kind of sitting on the edge of that. So I can use iron sheets to finish you guys. I need 1 more, and then we're going to put it all in this little area right here. I do need to get water though with an ice crusher. Um, I don't know. I mean, I keep thinking to myself I should make it small, but yeah, I mean, I think I should. I think I should. Because I keep trying to convince myself I shouldn't, and then I'm like, why would I do that? It's just going to make it harder. Yeah, so we'll make all those into sheets. Pick up a little bit more iron. Pick up some silicon. That'll make us glass. Make like 10 glass sheets. Or no, 5. 5 should be plenty. Alright, so with that, turn you into a window, you into a window, you into a window, and then I just gotta buy 4 more. 3 on every side, and then the other ones. And I think I'll leave those frames there just as an expansion idea, in case we do need them. So that's another 2 more glass sheets. And walls. Okay. I know I used up a wall for the solar panel, but again, future expansion, I'm thinking that's actually better that we do that. Oh, again, I want to do windows. Wasn't very smart. Go. Glass, glass, glass. And then I gotta get, I think it's like another 4 iron sheets to weld up the floor. I don't want to do that before we close ourselves in. I'll build 5 just in case. And I'll turn you off so we're conserving as much power as possible. That. Go. All of that wants to get sucked out anyways. Potato seeds, oh good, yep, they're safe. I'm gonna grab the wall. Glass. Very nice. Iron window. And now, all of that should be sealed in. And I can actually open that up. And now we have a little bit of space, and I can put a airlock here. Actually, do I want to take that out? I think I need iron sheets for the airlock, right? So I'll leave that there. Whoop. Wasn't very smart. Nope, that's not. Come on, Vox, be smarter. Yeah, so what I should have done was close this door before I closed that off so that I would have had a closed area. But you live, you learn. What I need to do is just get in the habit of closing that. It's probably a better idea. Alright, so are you tracking solar? Ooh, you look like you are. Amazing. Which means, given enough time, we could probably look into getting ourselves a third solar panel. Which is actually probably not a bad idea to start printing now. I need a little bit more steel. Only like 5 pieces. So if I was to do like 3 and 9, iron and coal, that is. At 12, 12 works for me. I need 900, so gotta put you down. And some oxide. Do have a vent on here, right? Yeah, good. I was just having nightmares about how I didn't have it set up. I was like, oh no. So I need a little bit more pressure. Or not pressure, I need a little bit more temperature. So I want 4 coal. Yep, I need a 3-to-1 ratio. Yep, I lost a little bit of temperature. Yep, green. You'll stop after you print the 1 anyway, so that's perfect. And I need you to print us some... Where's the hydroponics made? Now, I'm tempted to make one of these. Are you cheaper? 525. Oh, you require nickel, though. Interesting. 525 versus you, which are just iron. That is curious, because... you require water. You can take fertilizer in a plant, and so can you. What's the difference? Oh. No, yeah, that's weird. You're the same thing, I guess. I don't know. Weird, strange. Anyways. So you're just 10 iron. So you can hold 4 plants, though. Are you considered one block? Oh, I see. You can only get liquid from a canister. You don't actually have a pipe. That is curious. Because I don't have any liquid canisters, so that's not going to work for us anyways. Okay, well, never mind. We'll do... We have 3 plants. So I think I'll do 1 tray for now.
Hydration critical.
We can go in here anyways. Get a little bit of pressure. Build up the pressure a little bit. I'm debating if I want to do like that or like that. I think I'll do this. Yeah, I think like this. And that's at 23 megapascals, which means I need a bunch more pressure. Need at least like 40, 50? Yeah, at least 40. There you go. Plant 1. I need water first, though. So I don't have... I guess I could water you with a water bottle, right? I think I can. Let's try it out. Yeah, I can. Water plant with water bottle. Growing poorly towards fruiting. Is it because of temperature? Hmm. Drink some water. Some more food. Growing poorly towards fruiting, but you're still growing, so. Turn our filter back on. Need a little bit of heat. Close that up. Pressurize. So I need, well, you're still up in the sky, so. Crusher. Gold and copper. A little bit of gold. Perfect. A little bit of copper. Even more perfect. Oh, I thought I put copper in there. Must not have. Interesting, I must have put iron in there by accident. Built us a crusher. Built us another solar panel. Nope, like that. It's actually not going to get us any power. Look at that, we have one extra, quote-unquote extra. Glass sheets. Go. Start pulling in oodles of power. Alright, so what I'm going to need next is a bunch of pipe. And I'm probably going to steal one of your frames. Oh, look at that. I even actually had an extra one. So, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this guy, and then I'm gonna weld it, which I can make an iron frame with, iron sheet. And if I take those two guys out, I can put them here, and I can have a little walkway to it, which I think will be very helpful as well. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, I think that's as best as I can do for right now. So, I think what I'm gonna do something like that, because then I can divert the water that way, divert the nitrogen this way, and I can start having a tank filler for that as well. I can start pressurizing my propellant, my jetpack, which would be really, really nice. Shoot, I need iron sheets. Ten should do us. Get the welder going. Cable coil. Oh, I need one more cable. One more cable to coil, he said. One more cable, he said, and make it coiled. I don't know where I come up with this stuff. Alright, so pipes could be pretty critical. So want like 5 pipes. Probably insulated makes sense, right? Steel and silicon. I'll probably make one of these. Yeah, you take a shower. Oh, and I also need water pipes. Gonna build a water utility tank as well. Shouldn't need those for right now. Put all that down on the ground. And pipes once again, but this time water, liquid pipes. Make like another 5. Yeah, 5. I was gonna say 3, but it's probably better to just be conservative. That'll be more than enough. Should be more than enough. Oop, did not mean to jump onto the roof. Alright, so I need a pipe coming out of this. Going this way. Oh, 5 actually might not be enough. Would you look at that? It is not enough. I needed 7. Actually, we want 8 because I want to make a T-junction where I can put the utility. And that way I don't have to worry about overpressurization. Go. And what we're going to do is going to grab a wrench. Wrench. Put a T right there. That should be plenty of fluid, although I probably will make another one just to have the bigger tank and not have to worry so much. Because we're not shy on iron right now. And then the hope is that I have some ice. Yeah, I do. I have a little bit. And I just need some heat in there. Which the sunlight will provide on its own, so I'm not overly worried. Yeah, if I remove this, because I have 2 of them, I can do this now. Which will provide a nice volume network for that. And then as we decide we need more, we can grab more. Poorly towards fruiting, yep. You know what I should do probably is make a plant analyzer. So I can actually read all of that stuff directly. Plant analyzer needs a little bit of gold. Get all the copper out. Go. Gold. Plant analyzer. How much does it cost to make a tablet? Yeah, I had a feeling you were actually going to be quite fast. I was like, oh, I should probably pause before building another one. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave a tablet in there, so I don't even have to think about it. I'm going to grab you. Put you in there. And we're going to make a battery. So again, I don't have to think about it. Now I can put this one on to charge. And I can put this one on the tablet. Perfect. And go in here. Oh no, I wanted to grab the flares so I can get a little bit of heat. So first things first, we're going to try this. It didn't heat it up. Okay. So now you're growing at 48% efficiency because you need at least another 10 degrees of temperature. Okay, so that should work as expected. Yeah, look at that. It's going up very steadily, which is amazing. It's exactly what we needed. More than 50%, and I'm pretty happy. It's at 15% carbon dioxide, so that's great. It's got very little pollutants, I suspect, from the flare, which is not great. But we can always look into trying to filter that out with an active vent. Basically, what we would do is we would take a filtration unit like we have for the oxygen, put in a, what is it, pollutant or volatiles? Pollutant. We put in a pollutant filter, push the air in with an active vent, and then push it back out with an active vent. But it would be the waste, and then the filtered would just be pollutant, just going out into the air, because I don't really care about it right now. But yeah, perfect. That's awesome. So now it's getting 20 degrees, 97% efficient. Yeah, so I'm good with that. But right now, we don't really need separate airlocks. But I am curious about trying it. I think I'd be okay with printing another 2 vents. One of these and a passive. And then I can basically take everything that ends up in this airlock and push it back into that room. And I think I'd be okay with that. And that'll get us going. Oh, I did want to throw this over here. It is getting to 26 degrees, which is not... Is it great? Do you like 26 degrees? Max pressure is 30.2. Okay. So not terrible. Close you. And turn you on. And then open that. So first things first, we're going to print ourselves another 2 vents, 1 passive, 1 active.
Air tank low.
Probably want to go hunting down some oxide. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Oh, I told you to stop. I definitely pressed the arrow. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Thought I did. Split you in half. Put you in there. Turn you on. Turn you on. Turn both of you on. Should get us to a pretty good oxygen level, hopefully. Still have 1.2 megapascals. Wow. It's not too bad. 1.79 pascals. Damn. All right, so apparently we did not need 12 oxide. I'll have to figure that out. So that means we got almost 2 megapascals, right? What's the math on that? Yeah, something like that, right? Because, no, it's 1,000 per. So every 1,000 kilopascals is 1 megapascal. So we got basically 12,000 out of that, which means we got 1.2 megapascals, right? No, that's not. I don't know then. That's weird. Because I got a lot. I got like a lot. Like more than what we know what to do with a lot, which is crazy because could have swore I had a pretty good amount. But yeah, so that's great. So the solar is now working. Now I can go hunt for materials, which is awesome. The next thing we're probably going to want to start doing is the hydrogen, which I do. I just saw that I have the pipes on me, so probably do that. Actually, come to think of it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine up a bunch of iron. We're going to make ourselves the manufactory, the tool manufactory, because then we can make ourselves a better belts, tool belts, better mining belts. We can make the mining backpacks. It'll be great all around. So that'll be a pretty big deal. Three sacks of iron should be a pretty good start. $151 iron. I'm probably gonna get some more water because it also can't hurt. Get like a full stack of water. What we probably should work on next is the water bottle filler. That should be plenty of water for a long time. And I might grab just a little bit more iron. Actually, you know what? We're gonna grab a little bit of coal. And what I might do is try to find some more copper as well while we're at it. Yeah, because copper would be really helpful. Means we can not have to be so worried about getting all the other good stuff. And then we can start worrying about setting up like mining processors, like deep miners and all that other fun stuff. We can start scaling for power. Although actually no, we can't, right? Because we have to do the printer upgrades. So I gotta do the printer upgrades first. So where, well, we get some gold. Gold's not bad either. Should also probably upgrade our tools. And get a better drill, I think. Oh, I left the ore scanner back at base. Better than leaving the tracker, I guess, because at least we know where we're going back to base now. Because I have the tracker on me. Although, do I have a battery? I don't. But I do have a battery in there, so it all worked out. I'm gonna say worst case is I can always put my suit battery in there. It's not great, but it's better than dying out in the middle of nowhere. At least get a heading. Because we don't need our suit battery, you know, all the time. I can use it for like upwards of a minute, I think, before I start having a problem. So I could use it, put it in the tracker tablet, and then at least know which heading we need to go to get home. And then from there, we can head home. Which is kind of the crucial part that I needed. Pretty sure it's this way. Which is again why I got this. Oh, no, that's right. We don't actually have a lander. Well, that's one of the things I'm going to have to make then, as a beacon. It's over here somewhere, wasn't I? Oh, that's nickel. Ah, there we are. Wow, I went a lot farther than I thought I did. Gotta remember there's coal down the bottom of this. Bunch of oxide. Looks like there's gold over here. And iron. Nice. And there's coal in a little divot right next to us. This is cobalt, right? Yeah. We're not going to need that for many episodes. Alright, so are you going nicely? Seems like maybe. Probably need to give you more water, which is the reason I headed out. I need to grab my pipes. Like that. Yep, like that. And then I think you will push, but I don't know. I'm tempted to do like a valve here, because then I can cut this off. It's an interesting thought. What if I combine those so I don't have to do both? Probably look into making a better tracker next. Alright, so the question is, do you have a bunch of O2 in you? You do. Okay. So... Oof, 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 ooh. Boy, oh boy. Put you in there. Put you all in there. Got some pressure. Yeah, that's good. You got 101 iron. Let out some. Whoop. No! I put it down on the ground. I don't like that you just swoop things up. But okay, cool. Love that. Totally what I meant to do. Not at all annoying. I don't know what you're talking about. What an amazing clip. Totally did it for the memes. Speaking of which, I should probably make another tablet. Dang it. Oh, great. Need solder, gold. Gold. What's solder made out of again? Do any of you have solder? No, of course not. I bet it was lead, wasn't it? Solder. Was lead and iron. Okay, so I have a little bit of iron. I have a little bit of lead, so I'm okay. I needed 350 to 550. Ah, problematic. It just heated you up a bunch.
Power low.
So it's dropping the temperature a little bit. So I need 1-to-1 for solder. How much solder do I need? 5, which means I can do like 3 and 3. And then I can grab the lead. There you go, 3 and 3. Oh, that sopped up a bunch of heat. So wait till you get to 550, and then we're all set. You got a pretty good charge going on you. Awesome. So what I wanted to figure out was nitrogen, which means I need to grab a canister. And then I want a regulator. Requires a little bit more iron. Go with 25. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's okay. This should be plenty. Pressure regulator. And then I need a volume pump. Actually, I'm going to try not having a volume pump and see how it goes. So I wonder if I can actually push it out without needing one. So put the tank in there. Which reminds me, I need to make the tool manufactory. Regulator. There we go. Alright, so labeler. I wasted a big battery though. That's the part that's more upsetting. Did I make a tablet? No, that's right. I had to have solder. Battery. You getting close? Yeah, you're nice and close. 25 more Kelvin, and we can actually let you out. Speaking of which, Actually, no, you act as a nice beacon, so I'm not going to get rid of you. But in the meantime, I could put this in as a battery. $565, getting close. Put you in at 6,000. Probably want to put another back pressure regulator, right? Because then I can put a passive vent. Matter of fact, actually, I could be even sneakier and put these two together on one pressure regulator. For now, though, it'll be that guy. Go. A little bit of iron. Make some pipe. Make like 5 pipe. I'm pretty sure I need a vent. And I need some cable. Oh, I actually had an extra passive vent, didn't I? Make like 15 cable. Oh, and I did make my battery. Put the battery on the charge. You actually charge faster if you're in there. Oh, and I think you should be at temperature now. Nice. And some solder. Now I can make myself a tablet. And I think I scrapped the tracker one, right?
Hydration critical.
Or was it the atmosphere one? No, yeah, atmosphere one. A little bit of gold. Go. Make one of these batteries. All right. So I need you to go down. You go that way. You go this way. All right, so that is that. That's all wired. And then what I'd like to do is figure out how to get the wire underneath. So I think it's like that, that, not quite. Yeah, perfect. Then I just need a bunch more cable. And then that would just be feeding it a bunch of water. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. There you go. Nice. Growing poorly towards fruiting. Why are you growing poorly? You should have good temperature now. Operation is slowed while you're heating. Oh, I see. So you're still heating up? Is that why? Are you just cold? Do I need to enclose you? Okay, so it is pressurizing. And it should auto pressurize. Or auto depressurize, I mean. So that's great. You're at a pretty good pressure. Swap you out again. Get you to like 57. Yeah, see, so without the volume pump, we're still getting a good amount of pressure. Alright, so I'm going to turn you off for a second. Now, is the pressure going up? Yeah, see, so you only have 1 megapascal in there. So I'm pretty sure 6 megapascals is what the limit is. But I might be wrong. So let's look it up. Canister. 10 megapascals. Sorry. Yeah. So we should be good. So I can actually pressurize these a little bit higher. Could probably do 9,000. And then I can do U as 950. Because there's a bit of wiggle room in there as well. And then, because I didn't realize, I can set you to 9,000 as well. I've actually been stopping you much earlier than that. Let's get you to like 7. I mean, how much more do you have in you? 1.7 megapascals. 2.03. Yeah, so you can handle about 10. So I was right. It is reading 6 megapascals, which is awesome. So okay, so you do need a volume pump because you kind of get stuck. Interesting, you're still at 1.79. Get you to like 7.
Caution.
Turn you down. Some food. Drink some water. Need to do the water bottle filler next. So why are you struggling? Current pressure 52, current temperature. Okay, you're too hot. Yeah, so I mean, that's something I can do something about. Because I was already planning on putting an active vent. I feel like this is already a pretty good airlock, so I think I'm okay. I think what I might do is put a active vent to try to help cool off the space. So if I do that, yeah, technically this is only going to push air into here. So that's not really going to help us. Pick both of those up. Put that down there for a second. Depressurize.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical.
Go.
Temperature critical.
Cycler. Alright, so we're doing pretty good on power for now. I'm not using up too much. We're able to charge pretty well. Gonna swap batteries. I'm thinking I make another one just so I can have another backup. Requires 5 steel though. So probably better to focus on doing the pipes. make like 5 pipes. Atmospherics, gold and copper. A lot of copper though. And I need a little bit of gold. That'll help us pull out the pollutants. Then I can also try to work on air conditioning it as well. Another frame here. Oops. So if I can put power here. I feel like air conditioner is going to be more important for now, right? So it's going to be air incoming to here. We want the waste pointing that way so I can have it pushed directly into the vent. Which means I can't get the input to come in nicely. So I might do that. Construct that. Alright, so we can put the pipes down and around. But for now, I could probably just pressurize it by hand, right? Do I have oxide? Yeah, I do. You're at 47. Oh, right, I need cable. Oh, I didn't open you. Weirdo. Pulled up a bunch of cable. One more to get a full stack of 10. Although I don't think it actually stacks to 10, I think it stacks to 20. But I should better get you powered up. go. Yeah, you just had air conditioner, right? So what we're gonna want to do you're still growing, right? Yeah, you are. Pretty sure you're the input, correct? Nope, nope. So I want to push this vent over one. Yep, I don't want you to face that direction. I want you to face the other direction. And then this can tie into that. So, like 10 pipe. Oh, perfect. And make exactly 10. Actually, I think I have iron just sitting there, right? Yeah. Like 3 more pipes. Can I make a switch? My idea is I put the switch on the inside, then I can control the power to that air conditioner. Outward's very limited. Trying out a bunch of pressure. Oh, right, because I don't have the stupid passive vent. Inwards, it's very air limited. Barely growing towards fruiting. Maybe I need to do like a volume pump. Where the heck did I put my... There it is. 11%. You're still really hot. Okay, you can't be adjacent to active. I put it at the bottom. Right there. As for you, is it because I need a volume pump? Like that? No, needs to be the other way. Like that. 5 liters. If this doesn't work, then we need to just switch to filtration and I can just let out a bunch of pressure. Why are you not working now? 6%. Oh, is that why? No idea. Being very strange. That load up some temperature. Interestingly, no, it didn't. Still 48 degrees, huh? Interesting. Didn't really cool off anything. Oh, actually, nope. I cooled off. I lowered the pressure, so now I should be able to cool it off by just letting out some oxide. There we go. Much better. Thriving. Perfect. That's what we like to see. It's 44. And the temperature is not helping at all. So we're definitely going to use the filtration unit then. Move all the pressure from here.
Power low.
Yep, makes sense. I had my light on that whole time. Which is very dumb of me. Though it's really hard to see. So I can't really be blamed. What to do, what to do. I think like we said. Take this apart, turn it into a filtration unit. Because it's the exact same exact same footprint. And then I can just grab a pollutant filter. little bit more iron. There. Yeah, so this will allow us to remove some pressure, but only for stuff that isn't that is pollutant. Oh no, that's right. I actually want to swap this around because this is the waste. Yeah, yeah. So I want this to go up there, and I want this to go into there. So good that we caught that. Like that. Yep, that'll work. And then this one will just go underneath, I think. Don't really have a better solution than that. Singular more pipe. And then water bottle filler. Need a little bit of iron and a little bit of silicon. Do we not have any? Wow, okay. I guess I gotta go mine some silicon. Okay. So, got some water. Oh, right. We want to make the tool manufacturing so I can actually make better backpacks. I don't think, yeah. Tool manufacturing. Take some copper. Go. It's weird. I could have swore I saved silicon, but I guess not. Alright, well, in the meantime of you printing, let's go see if we can find some. I need a ore scanner. Oh, that's cobalt. It's nitrice. Which I don't really need right now. Ugh. Or night rice. Coal. Nope, don't need coal right now. Oh, I don't know which direction I aim for my base, and I didn't take my tracker, did I? Because I'm a dum-dum. We also need to make a microwave. Although, I should look into if I can make an automated oven. Because it'll just be easier to do that. Matter of fact, actually, what does that take? Constantin, solder, steel. What is Constantin made of again? Constantin. It is copper and nickel. So we have some nickel around us. How hard is it to make? Excuse me. 20. Oh, that's actually the easy one. Oh, okay. Not so bad. So I want a tracker so I know roughly where I'm going. What is this again? Oh, that's the tool manufactory. I probably need to go grab another frame. Grab some oxide right next to our base. Yep. Needs a frame. I will just steal this one. Go. Take the iron sheets. Cable coil. Welding torch and plastic sheets. Can't make plastic sheets because I don't have silicon. Don't think I have any left over here, right? Nope. Oh, and again, I didn't take my tracker. Oh, it's been one of those days. So I'm at 186, 835. 1086, sorry. 1086, 685. 635. Ugh. One of these days I'll remember. Probably should do this when the sun is up. Actually, come to think of it, you're at 20 degrees. So if I head towards 200, then I'm at exactly 180. Don't mind me, I was just checking my inventory, see if I had anything. Ah, perfect. Silicon. I was thinking when we came back the last time we saw it, but I was like, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I didn't want to not be on flatten. Get like a full stack. See, this is the difference, I think. The major difference between Brutal and the regular start is I've never had to make plastic sheets in my other playthrough. I got 30, 40, 60 days in or something. I never made plastic sheets. Never even made glass sheets as far as I remember. We were using all the starter stuff for weeks. Yeah, so 2 stacks. 2 stacks should be plenty. Turn it all into silicon. Oh, there you go. Missed some at the beginning. Go. Oh, nice. Even more. I mean, 3 stacks of silicon should last us quite a long time. Silicon. Sorry. Keep saying it wrong. Go. Iron. We need to find copper. We have a pretty good helping of gold. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw that nitrace out because I don't even care about it. I want copper. Where can I find copper? I feel like I should go back to base. Oh, no, now that we have sunlight, I might as well take advantage of it. Copper. There we go. See some copper. These look like natural trails. That's really cool. Get a full stack of copper. Maybe 2. 2 stacks of copper will be plenty for a little bit. Not for a while. Can't say a while. Not with a straight face anyways. We burn through copper so fast. And then the next thing we want to find is nickel. Because we had told ourselves we can make something fancy with some nickel. If we can make Constantin. Got quite a bit of water for now. That's coal and silicon, yeah. Some gold, more gold, coal. Oh, that's silver. There's space. I'll toss you up. I'd rather have silver. We can start making electrum. We can start making the printer mods. Full stack of silver. Yeah, I knew I was going to find some more somewhere. Rich ore crater, rich in cobalt. That's nice. Not going to do much about that right now, but what I will do... Oh, I know what I need to do. Switch hands. Yeah, because then when I pause, I can actually take a screenshot of it. I'm like, why is this always easier other times? That's why. Gonna name you Cobalt Crater. All right, so tool manufactory definitely makes sense. Some more copper will make sense. Since we already got a stack of 10, might as well try to finish it off, get some more copper. Then we just gotta go back out and grab some nickel. I could have swore we saw some. There you are. Alright, so what are you? 1196, 875. 1196, 875. Oh, you're right on. Just walk around the crater. Oh, look at that. Silicon was actually right. Silicon was right there, right beside us, because that's our base. Is that nickel over there as well? Not this. There's a, what looks like a deposit over there. There's gold and oxide just below us as well. That's nice. Oh, right, and there's oxide right next to us. Literally, we're sitting on top of it. Alright, so you made the tool manufactory. We couldn't make silicon. We couldn't smelt silicon. Am I low on power? Kind of. So let's swap you. Should be, yeah, you should have a pretty good charge going so far. Got some iron in there. What does silicon need? Needs 900. Oh, perfect. So I need 900 to make steel anyways. So I have 25 iron in there. probably want to take looked like something went shooting off, so I got concerned, but I guess not. So I need, what is it? 25. I need 5 to get 30. Go. Can hand stack. And probably gonna put you guys down. Go grab some oxide. Go. Really comes in handy having this hand tool. No need to waste power. Might as well take advantage. It's 800. Very nice. Alright, so I need iron. I'll make us some steel. And then put some silicon in there. Stacks of 50, I don't mind. And that will allow us to make... Oh, you must have cooled off, huh? I didn't realize you ate up that much heat. Go. Alright, so with that, we can make... no, I want the water bottle filler. Right. Bottle filler. Now I'm gonna need some water pipes, liquid pipes. Cable. Go. Liquid pipes. Say like 3 pipes. Go. And then I can start grabbing all my water bottles. Probably good to make a locker as well, so we can start storing stuff somewhere, because we have a lot of stuff. I'll make 2 lockers. Plenty of oxygen for right now. Start making electrum. Oh, right. I need another locker. To make the big one, so I'll buy another one. Can I put you here? Nope. I mean, yes, I can. I just need to turn you around. There we go. Recycler. A little bit more iron. Can I melt you down? No, I don't think so, right? Recursive specials. I also need to make plastic sheets. Actually, you know what? We're going to make plastic sheets first. Because then I can spread out and do a bunch of other stuff. Two more cable. And then I'll print like 10-ish. I was like, oh no, did I run out of power? Backpack. You need iron.
Waste tank caution.
And then belt. No, I need to upgrade you. Bummer. What can I do that would be more... Oh, right, portable light. Oh, no, can't make that either. Do I make that here? Ah, I do. Okay. Make only one of you. I can't make any better tools. I could make a pneumatic mining drill. That doesn't really help us right now, though. Arc welder is interesting. Never even knew that was a thing before. What is a basket? Oh, probably for basketball, right? I know we've seen a basketball before. Disposable battery charger. What does that do? Consumable battery that recharges your suit battery. If used on a Hemdroid, it will recharge the Hemdroid's internal battery. Interesting. So I can carry around something that'll recharge my suit battery. Why not just carry around another battery then? That doesn't make any sense. Dirt ore container. I wonder if chem lights are more effective than the whatchamacallit, the flares. I mean, I imagine they probably don't put off heat, but they also don't put off chemicals, I would imagine. Can't really upgrade anything, so that's not great. But also reasonable. I'm not really upset about that. So we got plastic sheets. What else did I want? Ah, right. Portable light. And make us another battery. Need more steel. So we were aiming to make Constantine. What is printer? I think it's, yeah, printer mod. So it requires electrum, Constantine, solder, and a buttload of steel. I think we need 4 times as much. So that's like 140 steel. Let's aim to make 200 steel, because that should be more than enough. So 200 steel would mean 150 iron and 50 coal. I don't think I actually have 50 coal. Yeah, I have close. I have 120. Yeah, 120 and 40 coal, so that'd be 160 iron. That's still good. So do I have 160 iron is the question. That's 100 or 120, sorry. Go. 120, 40, and I just need you a little bit hotter. This one has a bunch more space. This way I don't have to worry about stuff rolling away on me. Perfect. I have 40 steel, so I did make some. So just a little bit. It's 800. $870. $880.
Hydration critical.
$90. It's a bunch of steel. What was was I trying to make? Oh, right. I remember. So that's perfect because that's 200 exactly. So awesome. So that's all the mods. Printer mod. And a little bit of gold. Ah. No, it only looked up. Printer. Oh no, I actually need it in the electronics printer, don't I? That was dumb of me. I need some hydration, don't I? Printer mod. I have to do this one first. Steel Electrum. So, yeah, actually, if I take that gold, Electrum requires 2.4. Actually, yeah, we should do hydration first. Because then I can always probably harvest potatoes as well. Didn't realize I left that on. It's not great. All the water bottles out here so I can get to them easier. Nice, got all the pollutant, awesome. Got a growth efficiency. Made some seeds. Seeds don't go bad, so I'm gonna try to get at least another 2 planters in here. I can start propagating a bunch of potatoes. Open my helmet. Drink some water. Probably should put the water bottle filler. No, I'm fine. I was gonna say I probably should put it on the inside so I can do it while I'm inside, but it is what it is. I don't really care about the hygiene right now. I would like to do something about the potato, so I think that was what we wanted the Constantin for, right? Need solder and Constantin. I think we actually have some solder. The solder was the one that was really tight on temperature. So if we don't have 10, then I will pivot and just make a microwave. What does a microwave cost or require? Iron, gold, copper. I might have to. What does a bench cost? Iron, copper. Yeah, I might just have to live with that for now. And what we'll do is we'll just put it outside. I'll put the potato down. I turned that off. Good. Take Turn that off. Oh, I didn't realize you already filled up. That's impressive. We're silent. Interesting, so I don't hear the noise because we're in the vacuum. Oh, nice touch, Rocket Works. I like that a lot. I'm so used to hearing the noise, but that's because I've always been indoors. Well done. It's the little things, man. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Every time I see it happen, it's just getting better. Go. So 5 ice water to get through. Might weld that up just so I stop falling down into a crevice. Alright, so table is the auto lathe. Need a little bit of iron. I mentioned you're going to build quick. Wave. Electronics printer. You're going to print a lot slower. I'm tempted to build a frame and then just put the microwave powered table Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Go. That's the potato. We can make ourselves some food. Oh, right, gotta close it, right? Yeah, nice. I was like, why are you telling me you're gonna make one? Just make one. But yeah, I forgot. So, fantastic. We got a bunch of water. Don't have any on me, so we will grab one of those as well. And I can head inside and feast. Look out into this glorious mountain range, up into the planet Earth. I like that it looks like I'm saluting. The little caricature, yeah. It looks like, yeah, it looks like I'm saluting. Because I'm holding a potato in my hand, I'm guessing. I do want to put the pill down, I think. Just so that I'm not having to carry it around with us. You're still working well, right? Max ideal temperature is 29.9. So yeah, what I'd like to do is figure out the filtration system. Or the AC system, I mean. And start working on that. Oh. Kind of need these.
Power low.
Although I think I can just do a wall cooler. I know people have told me wall heaters are expensive for power. But what about a wall cooler? Oh, you're probably this guy, aren't you? Just a little bit of copper. Worst case is we have to recycle it later. Yeah, speaking of recycler, I want to make a recycler. So I can start smelting down all the stuff that I'm not currently using. Don't have nearly enough iron. 15, how much do you need? 20. Oh, that's actually exactly enough. Let me go mining for some more iron. And do I have cable on me? I have a little bit of cable. Pretty good amount of copper. Get like 15. Alright, so start putting stuff out of my pockets into the locker. Keep you. Shouldn't need the labeler while walking around. If I need it, I'm probably at the base. Speaking of which, I should probably take the battery out of you. And yeah, the solar panel's working great. So that's really what it was. I just had to flip them around so that I'm not fighting with it all the time. Did I put my cable down? I did. Alright, so the reason I did that is because I wanted to run just a little bit of cable like there. And then the other thing we wanted to do while we're out here is make a couple more planters so I can start propagating more potatoes. Hydroponics. I need more iron. Iron. You have 15. Sure, each one costs 5, right? Oh, no, each one costs 10. And we basically have no solder left. Take you. Print us 2. Luckily, we don't have to make pipes to connect them. They'll just connect each other. That should be amazing. We don't have stuff just sitting on the floor. Go. Thriving towards fruiting. Amazing. Might plant another one just to be as industrious as possible. And then oh, that's a bit of a problem. I think I'd rather have it here so it's already connected to a pipe. Like that. Yeah, that should work. Okay. And then all I got to do is connect a single pipe, which I don't currently have. Again, just kind of take in the scenery. Or we're just the tiniest bit naked. Yeah, I think this will work because if I have it hooked up correctly, this should be controlling both. And I don't really mind that. And then this should help with the wall cooler situation. The only trouble is I gotta flip you around. No, that's not gonna work either then. So I can't put you there. No. It does make sense because it's gonna pull in air. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's gonna work. Just need to go grab. Whatchamacallit. That's gonna be more efficient at lighting up our surroundings. That's what we learned last time anyways. What was I wanting to do? I already forgot. See, this is how quickly I forget, chat. Pipe. That's what it was. Wanted a pipe. You built us a recycler, which is amazing. Oh, I don't. I thought for some reason I had to have it on something. Loading. And then I can run power over to that. iron back. Turned it back into iron. Amazing. Alright, so we can make some electrum, but it needs to be much warmer and much less pressure. So would it make sense for us to do Constantin instead? Do we have... we don't have any nickel. That's a bit of a bother. Don't know where that just came from. Want to leave a bunch of stuff off. Got some iron. Excuse me. Oh, right. Now that I have the recycler, I can actually pick up all this wreckage. Oh, do you not get me anything? No, it can't be. You must be able to get us something. Otherwise, what's the point of all the wreckage? There's a bunch over here, right? Another piece. There's a couple more. Oh, is that coal? I don't think this counts as wreckage. Now, you honestly can't tell us that you get nothing out of that. That's crazy. That's dumb. Wreckage should at least give you something.
Filter low.
I'll make another filter. Get a bunch of iron. Need copper and nickel. Now see, I found the nickel, but then we lost where it was. I stopped paying. I forgot to go back out when I remembered. Chat probably remembers, because they remember everything, but I don't remember. Kind of a problem. Iron, gold, coal. Come on, let this be nickel. Ooh, sweet baby. What are the chances? Get like 50. Matter of fact, actually, I can get 2 stacks. What else takes nickel? Invar. Yeah, perfect. Might as well grab as much as we can. We don't need Invar for the printer mods, but we do need the Constantine. Actually, it's 5 p.m. for me, so I'm probably gonna have to wrap up once we're done mining. I go make dinner for the wife, and then we'll be back with some Helldivers with the buds, with Dex and Darth and whoever else wants to join. Usually it's just Nyx when she can join. She'll join. Come on. And we need iron. Just toss that in the backpack. So we have it for next time. Just fill our whole belt with iron. Can. Yeah, so we need the printer mods to be able to make all the better stuff that we were utilizing the last time. We actually have basically all the materials, if I'm not mistaken. Besides the mid-game alloys that we need to make, which we're currently collecting materials for. Should be more iron around somewhere. Silicon. Gold's probably a good thing to get a bunch more of too, as well. Once we can unlock the printer mods, we can probably make deep miners. We can figure out what zone we're in. Each zone has a specific metal that it's good for producing. Then elect we're in the gold and silver zone. Because that'll mean that we don't have to go out and collect gold and silver. We just have the deep miner process it for us. The last playthrough we had gold. We were sitting directly on top of a gold vein. For the deep miner, that is. Alright, that's a lot of iron. We're gonna burn through it anyways. Even with it being large. Go. Finish up this stack and then we should be good. Gold. Could probably make enough electrum. What else do we need? Copper. Haven't really found a lot of copper veins. But we're going to use up most of our gold to make the electrum, I think. So need about 40, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like 8 each. And we need 4 times. Which would mean somewhere like 30, yeah, it'd be 32. So 40 is probably a good estimation. Oh, ran out of power on our drill. Use that as our limiter. When this one runs out of battery, I head back to base. We're going to stop. Alright, so that's our base. Trick is if you can jump, you can put stuff away, move it between belts, whilst traversing. Which is funny because it's definitely harder to move stuff between pockets and backpacks while flying through the air. But apparently the game doesn't agree. We're definitely going to want to make another large battery. Need a little bit of copper. We might actually have enough. Alright, well, thank you everybody. That was really fun. Hopefully you all had a bunch of fun. I know I did. Quite exciting. I'm looking forward to how we can progress. I think we have a pretty stable base. I just need to figure out getting more food situated for us. Oh, look at that. Our battery came out. Let me put that on to charge. Amazing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let us start up here. I'm not worried about crashing into something. Yeah, perfect. All right, that's me for today. And yeah, please come back in about an hour. We're going to be playing some Helldivers with everybody. So see you then. Bye.